Hello, class of 2021. We welcome you back. This is our video message number 2, Mr. Patterson and Mrs. Duenas. We are looking forward to delivering some information to you. The big part and the most important part of this video is the launch of our Diamond Bar Good News -21 segment. We're going to celebrate you guys. You know, you've been away from us for a couple months. It's been tough for us not to see you every day. So we want to celebrate the things that you are doing on your own at home and spread the good news. We're going to first start off with a few quick updates and go to the star of the GLC team, Mrs. Duenas.
Oh, he's too kind. Hello, class of 2021. We are excited to get some of these things shared with you, but just a quick couple reminders for you. We're going into week 3 now of distance learning. So hopefully by this time, you're getting a routine set up for yourself. By Monday at 9 a.m., that's when you should have your week's assignments from your teachers. So make sure that you're checking all of your emails and logging into your Google Classrooms. But really just encouraging you to have a nice structure, okay? Being at home and working from home, doing schoolwork from home, that's tough. So making sure that you set some boundaries and some time limits as to when you're doing work, when you're spending time for you. And then constant communication with your teachers, guys. That's so essential that you continue to communicate with them if you have a question, concern regarding an assignment, anything to do with their classes. They are the most knowledgeable. They're going to be the most essential person for you to communicate with if you have any of those types of concerns. We as your GLCs, we're happy to step in and help guide you in the right direction or help answer questions as best we can. But most likely, if it's regarding a class assignment, class work, class grading, your teacher is going to be that first person that you should make contact with, okay? And then kind of just reiterating what I said there, if you've got issues with any of the classes or things that you're doing through distance learning, talk to your teachers, share with them what your experiences are, what your concerns are, and then we're always the extra level of support if needed. And then 2 really important things I want to bring up about our school website. We've added 2 things for our students on our website. So the first graphic there, you see the header of what our website shows up as Diamond Bar High School, and at the top left corner, there's a nice big button that says Need Emotional Support. So if you go to our webpage, dbhs.org, that button will kind of follow you through as you scroll down through that page. If you are in need of emotional support, click on that button, fill out the information that it's asking for, and then we will get the ball rolling to get you the support that you need as best we can. So that's a really important feature that we've added to our webpage. And then the second thing, GLCs went to work and created a mindfulness room, something that we think is going to be a really great resource for our students. And so the mindfulness room has resources like exercise videos, live animal cams, great coloring pages to just kind of help de-stress. So lots of really good things for you to go and just kind of have you utilize it to take your mind away from the stressful things that you may be feeling currently. There's 2 ways to access the mindfulness room. When you go to the dbhs.org page, you can click on guidance and there's a link for it there. Or if you go to the safety and wellness tab, there's also a link for the mindfulness room on the safety and wellness tab. So 2 really great resources. I encourage you guys to go check those out.
And thanks to our GLC colleagues, Mr. Gonzalez and Mr. Desmond, for working on that mindfulness link. Nice job on that. Planting the seed for you guys, getting you to start thinking about letters of recommendation. Now keep in mind, in another slide, I'm going to go over what we're going to talk about in our 3rd and 4th video message to you. But right now, we need you guys to start thinking about teachers that you might ask to write letters of recommendation for you. Many universities, if you're looking at going to a 4-year school right out of high school, will ask you to supply teacher recommendations. So 1 or 2 recommendations from different teachers. So start thinking about the teachers that you've connected with over your high school career. It doesn't have to be a current teacher or even a teacher next year. It could be somebody you had as a 9th or 10th grader. You still stay connected with them. Ask them in the next few weeks if they would be willing to write you a letter recommendation, because they are going to get many, many requests. So you want to get your request in soon because they will max out on how many letters they can do. Summer GLC meetings, we have some emails asking about that. Right now, guys and gals, we're moving forward that we're going to still have our summer GLC meetings. We're hoping that they're going to be in the regular format that we've always become accustomed to. That's what we're hoping for. If we have to adjust a little bit, we'll adjust a little bit, but we're still going to have those summer GLC meetings to review last year, go over your summer that you've whatever you've done this summer, and next year your schedule. We're going to review that, get you ready for college. So don't panic. We're going to have a summer GLC meeting.
And then just to touch a little bit on summer school, we have put out there that summer school is taking place. It's going to be a very similar format to what you're doing now in distance learning. So it'll be online. If you have already seen your name on a roster, you know that you're in a summer school class, be patient. Okay, that information, as they're figuring out the steps on how they're going to roll this whole summer school phase out, it's coming. Okay, so just be patient. Those of you who are asking about adding a summer school class, so some of you either didn't get the class that you were hoping for, or you didn't sign up for summer school because you had a planned vacation. There's a lot of stuff that kind of fell through, and so now some of you are thinking, well, how can I add a class? For those of you who are saying, let's wait until about mid-May, they're throwing out the date of May 8th is when we'll know a little bit more about that information. But let's wait and see what happens with those of you who want to add a summer school class. We have two principals for summer school. It's Mr. Gabe Aguilar and Miss Nicole Kabasi. They are putting all of the information that you need on our summer school webpage. So again, if you go to our school's website, dbhs.org, and click on the summer school link, every single question you have about summer school should be listed there. Okay, there's tons of answers for you on that website. If you're still unclear about what to do or what the next step is for summer school, go ahead and email Mr. Aguilar or Ms. Kabasi, and they will be in touch with you.
All right. We're going to go ahead and launch our Diamond Bar Good News 21 segment. Guys, this is where we're going to celebrate our class, the kids that are in our class. You're doing so many neat things out there. You email us, we ask you what's going on, you keep us updated, and we thought it would be neat to do a video and present some of the things that you are doing and share with everybody. So we're hoping this plants the seed for you guys to continue to send us videos and good news items that we can publicize and share with everybody else. So let's get started. First of all, we have Bai Yi and Bai Zhu Chen, two of our junior students. They're sisters. They were able to donate over 200 protective masks to St. Jude Hospital. And they wrote a very, very beautiful note to St. Jude when they're donating that. They worked with our district nurse, Mrs. Terry Guest, who was able to pick up and coordinate the delivery of these masks to St. Jude. Bai Yi and Bai Zhu, Jesse and Jessica, thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. Big time dancer. A lot of you know Paylee Cow. Paylee taught a dance class through our theater Instagram, and she choreographed it and was able to present that online. And we're very proud of her. We're going to show you what she did. We're going to give you a little snippet of the video. Let's check out Paylee Cow dancing. Nice job, Paylee. We're proud of you.
Okay, we are going to take the next couple of minutes to highlight these three incredible juniors. We have Taha Dawood, Derek Wang, and Zain Siddiqui, who initiated an online tutoring program for DBHS students for SAT tutoring and AP subject tutoring. They got a lot of notoriety through doing this. They were featured in a lot of local newspapers, and they were even featured on K1070 radio. The link there takes you to the snippet of the radio segment where they were discussing the program that they've put together. And they've also given a big shout out to a few other juniors and a senior. 11th graders Luke Zhao, Chelsea Wu, John Tai, Camille McCurry, and 12th grader Kisav Sriram. They've said they could not have done this without the help of those students as well. So good things coming from these individuals, and just really cool to see them out in the news. Great job, guys.
All right, we have a couple student athletes that we're going to highlight. The first student athlete is Nicholas Fiallo. Nicholas has been active. He was able to secure a job in these tough times at a local gym and batting cage. He's one of our baseball players. So when I asked how he's doing, I wanted to make sure he's keeping his getting his swings in, and he's able to keep his swinging going and baseball going. So keep swinging for those fences, Nicholas. Great job. And next we have Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee is one of our juniors, student athlete, swimmer. Kevin is also a very intelligent young man and has kind of done the Rubik's Cube a lot in his life, and he's able to solve the Rubik's Cube, in his opinion, about 60 to 70 moves. And he came up with every move that he had to make on the Rubik's Cube. He was going to do 5 push-ups to keep his body in shape as well. Let's check out Kevin doing his work.
And let's go, I guess. Okay, so first 5 weren't too hard. It's going to be pretty easy at first, but eventually you'll start getting more and more tiring. Second move.
Nice job, Kevin.
Okay, and then we have a nice little video clip of Mihan Sa. If you were not aware, Mihan is an incredible pianist. She's incredibly talented. She shared with us a beautiful video of her performing a piece by Beethoven, hoping to spark some joy for all of us at home during quarantine. So we're gonna play a little snippet of that video for you. Just incredible. For the videos that we posted in the presentation, guys, we're going to have the full link on the YouTube page where we're going to post this if you wanted to go in and take a look and see the full video from your classmates. All right, so this kind of concludes what we had for today's segment with Diamond Bar Good News, but we really encourage you guys to send us the good stuff that you're doing out there. It's so good to hear from you and see the wonderful things that are still going on for you at home during quarantine. We would love to feature you. Email Mr. Patterson, email me, and we will get those submissions up on our next video. And last, next 2 slides. Mr. Patterson, can you talk a little bit about what's next?
You got it. All right, so what's coming up next? We're going to have a 3rd video message. The one we're showing right now is our 2nd video message. The first video message is on the DVHS webpage, on Class of 21 webpage, if you want to check that one out. But what's coming up? After this one is published, we're going to publish another video, message number 3, around the week of May 11th. And we're going to start hitting on post-high school options again. We've already visited that topic, but we're going to hit on post-high school options. What do you want to pursue? University, community college, trade school, work, military. We'll review all those things again, talk about virtual campus visits, remind you that you should be and can be doing those right now. How to narrow down your major or your career focus. There's some tools that we want to provide with you. College selection criteria. Guys, there's so many unbelievably great universities out there, community colleges. You're going to find the right place for you. There's a good fit for you out there. We want to help you get to that path. And then the week of May 18th, we will have a 4th video message to you, and we're really going to hit details on the letter of recommendation process, how to apply to a UC, how to apply to Cal State, how to apply to the private universities, most of them through the Common App. We're going to take you through the steps and the tools to get those applications ready to go during the summertime. And we're going to give you the tools so that you know what you need to do over the summer, getting ready to write your essays and look at the prompts and everything. Those are things that we're getting from you in emails, questions. So we're going to address those things. So be patient. We're going to take care of you. We're going to provide you with all the tools so that you're comfortable this summer.
Okay, and one last thing we wanted to bring up. Next week, or the week of May 5th, we are doing office hours. So Mr. Patterson and I are going to try something new. We'd love to see you guys. I think there's quite a few of you who have questions and wish you could just drop by our office to ask a quick question or two. So we're going to do a virtual office hours through Zoom. We're going to send email invitations. So Tuesday, May 5th at 2 p.m., that's going to be the virtual office hours for Mr. Patterson students. You will all get a link to Zoom. You don't all have to go, but we certainly encourage you to drop in and say hello, ask a question or two if you have it. And then Thursday, May 7th at 2 o'clock, that would be for all of my students. You'll get the link and you can log in at that time and we can chat. A couple things to consider regarding those office hours. One, since we're trying to see so many of you in a short time span, it's probably not the best time to do a long counseling session with you. But if there's something that's weighing on you, you want to communicate with us and talk a little bit more at length, email us, okay? We can set up a time to discuss those things with you separately from the office hours that we're putting forward for Tuesday and Thursday of next week. And then with Zoom, we have a capacity of 100 participants, okay? So we don't anticipate that all of you are going to want to log in at the Zoom meeting and discuss things with us. But if we should hit capacity, don't worry, we're going to set up another meeting for those of you who were not able to make it to the Zoom meeting that we're holding. So if you're not able to come in on the 5th, let us know. We'll get it figured out so we can add something else for those of you who need it. That concludes the presentation, you guys. We sure miss you. We miss seeing your faces around campus. We really have enjoyed seeing the Diamond Bar Good News segment stuff coming in, so keep it coming. But we miss you, and we can't wait till we can see you guys again.
And last words, guys, keep the faith. You are not alone in this. Everybody in the entire world, nation is involved in this, and students that are in the same situation. So don't panic that you're at any disadvantage. And keep your confidence. Control what you can. Remember what we've always said, control the controllables. We're all in this together. We're going to get through it. Peace.
All right, guys. See you later.